It's Dom here from Esports News UK at Worlds 2024 at the O2. I'm going to talk to some fans and people in the industry, get their views. So, who am I joined by first of all?
My name's Ash. I'm Cax. I'm so psyched. I'm really psyched.
Oh my God, is that Dom Sacco?
Oh look, we've got a. You can't just do that. Oh, she's got come and gone. Come in. Give me a quick view on Worlds, because we didn't get to do it yesterday, did we? To ask you.
My quick view is that I think it's better for the game if BLG win. Faker is not going to be around forever.
Yeah.
So actually, do you know what? I'm going to talk. I'm going to yap. So, do you want to guess the years in which the viewership broke for League of Legends finals? Like the years where we set a record for the viewership? There's been like 3
Lockdown?
occasions. Well, no, it's the times where Faker made a final. So every time Faker made a grand final, the viewership for Worlds broke a record. Yeah. Now, Faker's not going to be around forever. I don't think we can rely on him, He's got so much to do in life. I'm sure he's got other things. The ARAMs are not going to win itself. So when it comes the day where Mr. Faker decides to step back and do something else, we need other reasons and other things to keep this game going and keep the viewership going. So I feel like it's a good time for LPL, for the Chinese team, for Gigabin to maybe come in and rustle that a little bit and set up a more sustainable platform. Yeah. That's why I'm supporting BLG.
But Faker, he's still
at the moment.
You're going to have to step in here and come in here.
Thing is, at the moment, with T1 winning, it just creates arguably the best storyline in esports history, hands down. That's the thing, and like this industry runs on good storylines, and there's no better than like T1's comeback and just pure reign.
You do not have to, I'm the last person you have to sell storylines to, honestly. But I'm going to rebuke that by saying this industry runs on money. And money is not going to come from Faker forever. Like, we need other ways. So I love Faker. Actually, I love Kyria. I want Kyria.
If he becomes a streamer or a coach in the future.
Yeah, but in the ecosystem, like LPL. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. EDG won champs, Valorant, skin money, bish bash bosh.
That's true, yeah.
Fan base, player base, rocket. In general, better for the community. In general, more money you can pump back in and reinvest. Yeah. So if China were to do the double whammy in Riot Games this year and win Valorant champs and Worlds, I feel like it's just going to be good for the game in general. But don't get me wrong, I'm 51% rooting for BLG and 49% rooting for Faker. But also I'm Chinese, you asked the wrong person. I was always going to say BLG.
No, it's good.
But yeah, have a good one.
Thank you, Yinsu. Yinsu coming in with a hot take straight away. Let's come in a little bit more so I can get you in. So you introduce yourself and yourself.
I'm Jasper, also known as Pixie, and I am a esports admin volunteer, but have a good time with it. So.
Do you do that with NUEL? Because I know you mentioned NUEL earlier.
I'm with NUEL. Yeah. You mainly do it for Insomnia.
Yeah, I used to do it mainly for Insomnia. I've previously worked with NUEL as well. On a variety of games, but League of Legends is my favourite, so that's where I've kind of settled. Is
that a Ross Boomsocks hat?
It is, yes. Psycho merch.
He's here. I didn't get to talk to him yesterday, but I love that.
I hope I find him.
I hope I do. What are your views on the game, the finals being here, anything you want to say?
Well, it would have been absolute cinema if we'd managed to get G2 to the final, but...
I would have loved it.
It would have turned out so big.
I know.
It's so big. I feel like we really need EU at Worlds Finals at some point in the next 5 years for the entire EU scene to just pop off again. Yeah. Otherwise, we might stagnate a little bit. I want to see more EU at finals in every game, because it's the EU crowd. It cannot be beat. It cannot be beat.
I've asked Riot, are they going to bring this LEC event, roadshow, or a few games here next year? They gave me a maybe answer. Hopefully we'll get that.
Definitely.
Anything else you'd like to say as well?
Yeah, I am really looking. It's going to be such a banger series today. I reckon it'll go to a game 5 at least. We'll get the silver scrapes. Faker, obviously, the storyline is there, but also as the other lady was saying, Bin is, a hero in his own right, absolutely insane. So I can't wait to see the game today. It's going to be absolutely banging series.
The hype is off the chart. This is busier than I expected. The queues for the merch stores absolutely crazy.
Coming from Gravesend, it's close to London here, and the obvious for T1. T1
yeah,
forever.
Definitely T1. Yeah.
Score prediction?
I would say 3-2 because BLG are looking strong right now.
Yeah, 3-2 definitely. That would be an exciting. But
I do think T1 maybe do 3-1. 3-1 is more likely.
I want
I
3-2.
think. Yeah.
What do you think about the O2 as well? You know, we've had MSI at the Copper Box, we had Worlds here 9 years ago at Wembley. Such a fan base. I'd love to see more events.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
We will be on MSI as well earlier. Yeah, we were, and we were very happy because this is the first time it's actually in London. So we were so happy about it.
Yeah, hopefully they repeat it and then we can come back again. Yeah, it would be fantastic.
We don't want to wait so long again.
You have, if you don't mind me asking, I can hear an accent. Where are you from originally?
Hungary.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's I love it because there's so many fans from so many different cultures here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Esports does that. You know, it brings people together.
Exactly.
Guys, thanks so much. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And I'm leaning a bit towards T1 as well. I want
lovely,
Faker to do
amazing.
it. Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank you. Hello everyone. Dom here from Esports News UK, joined by the legend, becoming a legend, I think, DonJake. How's it going, Jake?
I mean, I think all mythology has its roots. You know, really. I mean, we all come from somewhere. What am I but hideous progeny? Really. I mean, that's what Frankenstein is based on. When Mary Shelley sort of wrote that novel, I mean, it talks of the Promethean consequence. I mean, if anything, I am but the sins of my father, you know?
You always make me laugh in interviews. You reminded me back to MSI London. Last year, we're at, of course, London O2 Indigo for the World's Grand Finals 2024. Your thoughts on the Grand Finals being here? We've had BLG, Faker, T1 on stage, Linkin Park on stage today. I fanboyed a bit.
It's wonderful. I mean, it's great to see things in the, you know, in the sort of the cathedral of my design, really. I mean, London has been my stomping grounds for many years now. And I think to have things kind of local is nice. I mean, I only had to do 50 minutes on the train today, as opposed to a couple hour flight or whatever. I think it's good. I think like we really need to just stamp out a lot of these American journalists who come here and they get Uber Eats and they're like, oh, the food's bad. Well, of course it is. You ordered on Deliveroo, you know, like it's just a.
Was that an individual beginning with T?
Travis Gaffer's very responsible for this.
He criticised our food last year, which I wasn't happy with.
I mean, it wasn't great the other day because obviously Jamada came at him and said, hey, like you're a moron, because he was talking about the trains and the tube. And then, like, unironically, we went out for dinner last night, me, Travis, Jamada, Initialise, Nymaera, and Jamada also had an issue with the trains. And I was just like, just lie at that point. Don't let him win in that way. But we took him to Finsbury Park, we took him to Haringey Green Lanes. I mean, he probably thought he was like, because he's used to like the nice part of London, you know. Haringey Green Lanes is a very different experience. He left. He was like, "Am I in like I don't know what I would assume is like the equivalent of like Gangland LA." I think it's the vibe he got. He was like, "Am I gonna get mugged?" Yeah.
Just we're getting kicked out. Chicken shop. What are your thoughts on the chicken shop Baron Bites from Jamada?
It's like regular fish and chips. I think it's more of a Gordon Ramsay kind of vibe. For me, I think they needed to do like a Morley's collaboration. That would have been good.
We need that. We're getting kicked out. Jake, thank you, mate. Good luck with everything. I'll see you on the big stages next year.
No,
you know,
never. I like exclusively small stages because of my small stature.
There we go. We're small. We're short kings.
Yeah, short kings. Yeah. And you know, kings are. You know. God, what's the
Kings
quote? What's the quote that Manaflomano said? At the end of the day, goats get cooked and fed to kings.
Shanghai and I support BLG from 2023. The new BLG, Bin, Xun, the first Yagao and now K9 and El Canal. And I'm the fan of El Canal. Okay. So I watched so many games on in the Hongqiao what that 就那个虹桥竞技场 in China. Okay. And now it's my first time come abroad to watch their game, and also it's the first time that they came to the highest 舞台, the highest
World's final.
This final of the world, and just one more game, they can be the most, the strongest players of the world. And although many people think that T1 would be a terrible enemy, a nightmare, but I think the sunlight would come and being side is a 3-0, and I believe that BLG can make this at least.
Yeah, I think Sun said he thinks if the team plays together well, they can beat T1 today. He thinks they have better, macro and composition. So it's exciting to see what will happen. What about yourself? Tell us about yourself. Do you have a score prediction, maybe?
Maybe, in my opinion, 3-0 or 3-1. Yeah.
Confident?
Yeah, super confident.
Okay. What do you think of London? Is this your first time here in London?
I've been studying in UK. Yeah, and it's my second time to London.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a great city.
Did you go to MSI last year? Did you go to MSI?
No, I was I was working that time, so I have no time. But now I take the 请假.
Yeah, we take our annual leave to fly a long way from China for watch the final game.
Because this game is the most important one, in my belief.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And I didn't feel nervous at all because I just believe.
We have confidence in them.
Yeah, quite confidence.
And the team are confident. Players like Bin, he's very confident.
Yeah.
You need that.
斌哥牛逼，我操斌。
I love that. Thank you so much for talking to me.
This is my mark. My mark's here. Got it. Yeah, we're sorted. Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm going to talk about here. Right, here we go. I'll do an intro, but it might just be clipped.
I'm just going to start it out.
I've just been told to stand up higher by Gio. This is Dom Sacco on tiptoes at the World's 2024 O2 London, joined by the amazing caster brother duo. You are taller than
I'm
in
slouching as
person.
well. What do you mean I'm taller in person? I'm taller not in person too.
Hang on. When we first started casting, I also cast with another friend of ours called Maswan, who is 6'6". He's 6'5". So I was stood between the two of them, and everyone was like, "Wow, you're really short." I was like, "No, they're just giant."
Yeah.
I want the record to show he turned down a box.
Right, okay. I do need a box right now. It's true though. But thoughts on Worlds, guys? I don't really have any topical stuff. It's nice to be here, isn't it? The fans.
Oh yeah. I think we've missed in-person events. We were chatting about this earlier. It's just nice to kind of put boots on the ground, see people behind the camera. Behind the camera as well.
On her phone.
Yeah. And just there's a bunch of yes, we were talking about you. It's really nice to see people who randomly know you from different places. I've seen people who knew me from UKLC, from LJL, from LPL, from LEC, yourself from all over. Yeah, it's just a real good mixing pot.
It's lovely, isn't it? Thank you. Anything from you?
I think also we've been really lucky with the two teams that have made it. It's an LPL LCK rivalry. It is T1 running back the same 5 players for the first time.
Again.
We found an additional UK maestro.
This is your second one today.
I'm greedy.
That's what I said. That's what I said to Riot earlier. I want the roadshow thing here next year as well.
Please.
I'll say something off the camera.
We do so much work for the roads in this country, but what do we have to show for it?
Yeah, exactly.
A million potholes, which the councils won't do until they're at the end of their budget. They got to use it for the year.
Many people don't know this about me. My nan was actually the mayor of Bodmin in Cornwall.
Really?
And she did a lot for the local infrastructure of Cornwall.
What does she think about the Moors?
Moorish.
I've got to put the Bodmin Moors on this now.
The Beast of Bodmin. That was her.
I had a housemate at uni from Bodmin. I'd never heard of the place before. And now, you have roots there?
Christine Builders, look her up. Mayor of Bodmin.
Okay, I love that. I've got to put that in the headline.
Real talk. How much of this is going to be usable now?
I don't know. I might just use the whole thing. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think it's a major logistical question with anything I'm in, media-wise.
Well, it's been a great chat, guys. Anything else you want to... Does anyone else want to come in?
Love you, Craig.
This is Craig from Pixel Bars.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He set up Pixel Bars like a year after I left the North.
No, he was waiting for you to leave, maybe. Why were you waiting for Nymaera to leave?
Because he just makes me look way too short. That's why. Yeah. We're matching up.
When you're short and bald as well.
Exactly, yeah.
You've got at least some nice hair.
I actually find you all... I find you all very useful. It's great so I can check out my hair in the baldness.
Yeah, that's it.
So the thing is, what you got to understand, for all that he's tall, his ego outstrips that still, so he's still too short for the size of that Titanic ego.
I think we need a couple of those Timo hats.
Yeah, we do. Your thoughts on Worlds?
I'm really excited for it.
London.
I'm excited for just another UK event. We had the Valorant up north, up in Manchester, and we had the Rainbow Six event, which was awesome. It was such a good turnout for crowds and stuff there. So I think it's really good to put the UK esports, like the crowd energy that we have, on the map. And hopefully we get more.
Yeah, well, like I say, I want this roadshow. I want they're experimenting and talking to teams to bring some LEC events around Europe. When I asked them earlier, their official response was, not a firm answer, but a big maybe, and they said they're considering all parts of Europe. I have reached out to GX and Fnatic, but I haven't received on the record comments. So my gut is we're not going to have one in the UK. I think it's probably Spain or France.
There are the three big fan bases of Carmine Core, Mad Lions Core, and then of course Ruddy Esports.
Yeah, you've got to do it for Ruddy. Anything else anyone else wants to add? This has been longer than I expected.
No, hopefully we get some. Hopefully, if not the first time round, then the next time we do the LEC tour, we'll get something.
Yeah, hopefully.
I feel like as the one person who will say this, BLG JO, and that's about it.
Okay.
He was wearing a Faker jersey yesterday, I'm just saying.
Whoa, you're not going to do me like that, whoa.
I love it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I'll let you talk what it's like being here at the finals. How you find it, who you're supporting as well.
T1, of course. We have to. Watching Faker's
Carrier.
journey. Carrier and Guma.
Carrier and Guma. It's good.
Where are you from? Are you in London or have you travelled far?
From Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Yeah. Is this your first time seeing League, a live event?
No. We went at MSI last year.
Yeah.
Scoreline prediction.
I'm hoping for a 3-2 T1. Once a good game.
1 hour games. Yes, sounds great.
Spoken to about 10 people now. I've yet to speak to a BLG fan. Oh no, actually Yinsu came in and said BLG, yeah. And what do you feel like the vibes? O2, it's just so busy, isn't it?
It's always busy, yeah. But it's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for talking to me.
Right.
I'm with more people at Worlds. Brackish Brit, how are you?
I'm feeling like a very small fish in a very big pond, Dom. I'm not going to lie.
You're all good. For the people out there, tell us what you do as well.
I'm a mainstay of UKEL, NLC second division, if that continues to exist. Done some bits with NLC promotion relegation. I was on the Aurora Cup a couple of days ago as well. So, I'm kind of scratching at the door of becoming known.
I feel guilty I don't cover the UK scene as much as I used to. There's just not a massive appetite for articles about it, unfortunately. Yeah. But I do try and cover the main stories and the winners and this and that and the other.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts on Worlds? It's lovely to have it here in London again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, we were literally just talking about it before we went on. Last time it was in 2015 at Wembley. I was there with my school friends, and
make me feel old.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty old as well, considering I'm just over the ridge from 30. So, yeah, fantastic for it to be back in London. As soon as I heard it was happening in London, I was like, I'm coming down. Don't care if I get tickets or not. I just wanted to come down, meet folk, and I've run into a lot of people here, which is really sick.
And predictions. I should have been asking people about predictions, actually. What is your score prediction for tomorrow?
So I need to confer with my new best friend because she's the reason that I'm actually getting in tomorrow. But as long as it goes to 5 games, I'm happy. I'm not really too worried about specifically who wins, because if it goes to 5, that should be the pinnacle of League of Legends that we're seeing. Because I feel like pretty much in every lane, the players have the ability to bring the best out of each other in their respective styles.
I'm going to go 3-1 to T1. What if you had to do a score?
See, Nymaera's right over there, so I don't want him to hear. We'll say 3-2 T1 because I still want 5 games. Yeah,
but he's got to be realistic, hasn't he?
Ignore the fact that over there in the Red Bull tent, I did put him in the bin. So, honestly, 5 games, I'm just a happy boy. But my heart, obviously, I
just want Faker to win.
It's Faker, 5th title, the story converges. After it was so mediocre, all year, and they suddenly just wake up for Worlds, it's fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks so much for talking to me, Brackish. Anything else you'd like to add?
No. Hi, everyone. I I exist, I suppose. I stream occasionally. I would love to say I stream consistently. I don't. But, you know, check me out if you see me live. Check it out. Great to see you.
I wanted to actually ask about your name before I forget. What's the meaning behind it?
So, long time ago, I actually cast originally under a different name, which was like 2013 to 2015. Life stuff happened and I had to stop. And my partner in 2020, like lockdown, encouraged me to get back into it. And like a few years before, I'd changed my gamer tag because we'd met through D&D. I'd run a D&D campaign. She and her then boyfriend actually joined up to the campaign. They then split up. I did not break them up. They then split up. We ended up getting together. And during a session, I used the word brackish wrong. They'd killed like a sea hag or something, and I was describing her blood as like brackish and like blackened. And she was like, that's not what brackish means. And so I had to look it up.
I don't actually know what brackish means.
So it's like swampy water, like partway between fresh and salt water. So it's like slightly salty water, which we kind of took the water off. So it's like slightly salty Brit is effectively what brackish Brit
inspired
means.
by the seafront at Southend, because that water there is quite swampy.
I don't know if I've ever been to Southend, honestly, but I've been in my fair... I mean, I've played League for 14 years, so I've been in my fair share of quagmires.
Amazing. All right, thanks a lot, Brackish.
My name is Edwin. I've came all the way from Hong Kong just to witness T1 take down BLG today. Clearly, my friend and I, we're huge T1 fans. So, yeah, T1 fighting.
What score do you think you'll have today?
I know BLG is a tough opponent, but I hope we see maybe like a 3-1 or 3-2, and T1 wins it at the end.
I think it'll be 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, yourself, what would you like to say?
I think, by the way, I came from Portugal. Let's go, Portugal. Portugal, caralho! But yeah, I think that 3-2 would be cool. Silver Scrapes, you know, get a little bit of game. But 3-0 stomp, you know. T1, let's go. Gumayushi Deathless. I want to see it.
Thanks so much. Do you want to come in? What would you like to say?
So I'm from Romania. I came all the way to see Faker take his 5th one. Go T1.
Do you want to be in, guys? You want to have a few words for Esports News UK? Would you like to come in? Where are you from? Who are you supporting? Tell us what you're doing.
Hello, I'm Robin and I'm from Belgium, and I've come here to support T1. I'm a massive Reckless fan, so all I can say is that their 5th trophy is for him. 5th trophy for Reckless, that would be beautiful.
Well, he'll sort of get a medal, won't he? If he's
He will be on it, but for him to get him like a skin, he needs to actually play a game. So I hope for that 1% chance that he's gonna play. I think we have to break Kara's hands for that to happen, but we can still hope.
That would be incredible for Reckless to step in. Absolutely, mate. Enjoy it, guys. Thanks so much for talking to me.
T1 fighting!
I'm on board. We're joined by more guests. We've got another UK legend here, Jamada. Jamada, how's it going? Worlds. You narrated the hype video.
Yeah, that was fun. The event trailer, that was good. Also, legend is a strong word. I don't know if I've achieved.
I'd say if you've worked with M&M Gaming, you're in UK history.
I'm historied. Yeah, I'm storied. That's for sure. But yeah, no, everything is looking great. It looks really, really nice. I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow inside the venue.
Yeah, 100%. What have you done today? Have you just been hanging around the fanfare? Because I haven't had a lot of time to check it out.
Yeah, no, I've just been hanging around the fanfare, seeing a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long, long time, and meeting a lot of people actually as well. Like I just haven't spoken with before in person, so just been a nice opportunity to kind of network / say hi to everyone that I haven't been able to before.
Yeah, and I've got to ask you about this chicken shop story where DonJake went to pay for your dad for a chicken shop and then he didn't have the funds on his card or something. His card got declined.
Yeah, he's over there somewhere. He's behind.
He's appeared in 2 of my interviews already.
Yeah, so you'd have to ask him again about that. But the basics of it are exactly as you described it. You know, me, my father, him. We go into Baron Bites. Alright chicken, by the way. I was pleasantly surprised. He's like, he sees the bill come down. It's £36. Don't worry, I've got you guys. Card on the machine.
But was it a lack of fun? Because sometimes cards do that, and you have to re-put it in.
He did it twice. He tried to tap it twice. The first time, sometimes it happens to all of us, and it makes us think that, you know, there's no money in the account, and, you know, it's an embarrassing feeling, but many of us have been there.
I Will Dominate needs to get his wallet out, doesn't he? He's supposed to be funding DonJake. We need DonJake funded.
Yeah, man.
We need him.
He was supposed to be funding my Baron bites, man. He was supposed to be funding that, but, you know, I had to pull out the wallet. You know how it is, you know, pay for his food. It's all good.
I'm sure he'll return the favour. You've got this funny friend relationship on Twitter that I enjoy. The banter and the silliness and the insults.
Yeah, it's just like for me, especially in the broader league scene, there's not a lot of people from London in my kind of age bracket. And, you know, Jake grew up maybe 25, 30 minutes away from where I live, and he's only a couple months younger than I am. So, like, culturally, we're very, very, very aligned. So it makes it easy to, like, banter with him and do this and do that, because I know where the lines are and he knows where the lines are, and it makes things really, really funny.
I was born in NUEL, but I'm old now.
Yeah.
So and I grew up in Essex, so I haven't got the same background. This is a record 3 videos today.
If he was 25, he could have been involved in the banter, man.
What do you mean?
Like our banter.
But he's involved, man. This guy knows things.
No, but like, you know what I mean, like. It feels like it would feel weird if he talks to you the way that I talk to you, or like vice versa, or like no. Yo, can you say to him? Can you say to him that he's supporting BLG tomorrow because of BLG Gaming? That's his like.
Don't do that,
Are you?
Like,
Don't do that. BLG Gaming.
BLG
Gaming.
No.
Yeah,
it's long, innit, man?
Yeah, no, that's just.
You see the harassment I have to deal with, and it
By
all
the
comes
way,
from, like, I didn't raise you. Like, it's not my fault.
I know.
What happened to you in your childhood is not my fault. Like,
I'm sorry, man.
Help me out with this, because my memory's rubbish. But last year, you say I can say anything to you, but I mentioned something last year. Oh yeah, that was it. We did an interview at MSI, and I said, "Aren't you hot in this and your jacket?" And you went, "No, I'm always cool." And I said, "Man's not hot," and you said, "Yeah, never say that to me again."
Relax, man.
Aren't you too hot in this sunny East London sunshine?
I've never been hot in my life. I'm a guy that
Man's not hot.
Not like that. But to be honest with you, don't do that again. To be honest with you, when you're the coldest,
so I can't say things around him.
Yeah.
No, but that's
why are you restricting him?
Man's not hot is like. That's
don't restrict.
How do we get into this? How do we get into the cultural syntax surrounding that? Realistically, like, how do we actually intersect at the marketplace of ideas? That video is like a very commercial property for an American audience.
Yeah.
Very
It's
corporate.
like a jokey thing.
So it's like funny initially, but like it obviously blew to an extent where like you had to adapt it to like an American audience.
You've
and I feel like when
that pretty well.
Yeah, that would be my explanation.
Yeah. The music video I did like, and my son, my 8-year-old, he's going to be 8 years old.
Exactly. Your
he
son,
says,
your
"Shout
son
out
should
Ashley."
Your son should never be able to connect with that kind of culture.
Why not?
Because your son is like watching you play Football Manager on the weekend and edit articles.
That's true.
He's not
But
from.
he's getting trendy. He's trendier than I am. He's got plaits in his hair. My wife did the other. I couldn't believe it. He's really stylish. I'll show you a picture in a minute.
Haile Selassie,
But
man.
anything else you'd like to say?
Cornrow in his head?
What's
or
that?
plaits?
Plaits.
Come here, man.
Yeah, plaits.
Come
yeah.
here, man.
Well, when I first saw it, I thought I got it wrong. I thought it was a cornrow, but it wasn't. It was.
Right.
But it's got like multicoloured thing. I'll show you the picture. In a minute.
Yeah. We need to investigate.
Yeah.
No, your son's crazy, man. I love it.
Yeah, we need to investigate.
Thank you, guys. Let me show you. What are your views on today? Where have you travelled from?
I'm traveling from Hong Kong. Yeah, T1 fighting. Yeah.
Have you been to a league event in the UK before? We had MSI last year. Or is this your first time? How have you found London?
First time. Come from London. Yeah, come from. Yes, this is my first time.
Okay. How have you found it? What do you think of London?
We Hong Kong have an event, then I go here. Yeah.
So what's your score prediction today?
T1 free match is okay.
3-0.
Yeah. 3-0. T1 fighting.
Yeah, I'm hoping Faker gets a trophy today. I mean, I like BLG as well, but I feel like Faker he's going to do it. You know. Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. Enjoy the. How do you pronounce your name?
Fury. Yeah. But I mean, for English people, it's actually hard.
Right.
I feel like Spanish people like more down. They can say it pretty easy.
Yeah.
But when I was playing with Costa, Nolty, they were all struggling saying it, so...
Second me, it's just Fury.
Yeah.
It isn't, is it?
No, it's like a U and U between it, but I don't really care too much.
Okay.
I don't really mind it too much.
Tell me again,
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I think I do. What are your thoughts on Worlds in London? What's the vibe been like, you know?
I mean, I've been here today in the morning, and so far I like it a lot. I like it more than Paris actually, because I've been there last week as well with some friends. But I like so far London more, and I think the friends will be epic.
Who do you think will win? Do you have a score prediction?
So I did on my pick'ems predict T1. I just wanted to choose someone again that's like they are not expected to win before the tournament. And I chose T1 as well last year. So that's why I went with them again. So I hope they win. I think it's going to be a 3-2 T1. I think it's going to be
a what? 3-1?
3-2.
3-2. I'm going to go 3-1.
3-1 T1?
We'll see. Thank you.
No problem.
So tell us, are you rooting for a certain team?
Me and Pete, we're after BLG. This traitor is T1. So I'm sure we'll have a scuffle later on.
We've met some BLG fans. Like literally everyone I've spoken to bar one has been T1.
Oh,
T1 fans.
it's like people who used to follow Manchester United, aren't they? Yeah.
So if whoever speaks, you'll have to pass.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's directional. So if you want to have a few.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on maybe like the score prediction?
Score prediction, I reckon T1 will take first map, but I think BLG will win 3-2.
I beg to differ, Pete. I think T1 3-2.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the first time I've been to the O2. It looks there's a nice looking place. The atmosphere seems very nice. So yeah, so it's good. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I don't know. I feel like
Anything else? I'm just looking forward to a good live game. I think I've only ever been to the MSI that was in Copper Box earlier, and that was my first live league game. Otherwise, it's normally streams for me. So yeah, really excited.
I'm so old. I've got the 2015.
Oh wow!
It was last year, almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
No worries. Well, it's good to see you, Dom.
BLG forever. BLG. Thank you guys. Thank you. Cheers.